I got Viagra. She said, I got mace.
See the shot, so I gotta be, paying attention.
I text you. This shit crazy.
And I said, it said 15 messages from Chelsea. I said, God damn, Chelsea, we ain't talking this much in a while.
It's gonna ask me who invented anything, because I'm gonna lose.
Conquer the world. Yeah.
90 baby making music. That's what I listened to when you said that.
All right, y'all. Let's just get this on the road, because we.
Do y'all remember what campus was like during the inauguration, or when I went when Obama won in 2012?
President's black.
Dog, the strip by the Union and the Village was jumping. I said, yo, this.
Because we went. Me, Karen, Jazz, Desi, myself,
Jamal. My first time voting too. That was crazy.
It was good. Do you remember
Jamal was around the way?
Rob jumped in the pool.
Yeah, and everybody else jumped in.
People were jumping in the pool. I was like, oh,
too cold. I ain't jumping in no pool.
That reflection pool, I'm like, nope.
No, bro.
That was the real Daredevils that night, because people jumped in after him. Rob jumped in.
I'm like, y'all, that is not what that is for.
Hey, man, that was
needed.
That shit was cold.
That gave the hell yeah side of it.
Yeah. There was a picture of that about that circling around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As far as around the election time. And then there was I remember when Obama had won his second term, where I was and how ANT was. So yeah.
I was in that dorm room watching that shit in prison.
What was you at? Haley or Barbie?
Haley was prison. That was prison side. That was the north side of prison. Barbie was the south side of prison.
I had to think about it.
I'm talking about Barbie.
You said Barbie. I'm thinking about Holland.
It's just two of
Yeah, no, Barbie.
Two Haleys.
Barbie was yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, that shit would be jumping though. Like whenever it be like you catch that shit on a good day, motherfuckers just be on the balcony just playing music, looking down, or in the courtyard just talking.
We would get the thrill and Haley of sneaking people in.
Mm-hmm.
Or simply just standing outside, because like out there where the little door was, but you didn't go in the door, everybody hung out right there.
Mm-hmm.
Right there on them benches, yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So
shit, depending on the RA, you gotta get cool with the RAs, but
we stayed in the room with the RA attached. I was like, we're never having company.
Do y'all remember that dorm right there by the calf? Like right there in front of the Holland Bowl?
Curtis. That be in a cut.
You talking about Holland or you talking about Curtis?
That's
no, like I'm trying to remember. It's right across from like the mailbox center, but right there across from the Holland Bowl. I forget what it's called though.
Holland.
Gotta be
the
Holland.
Girls Center.
Yeah.
The girls dorm.
Okay, but hey, yo, security was sticking there, dog.
I thought they made that co-ed now.
I bet y'all know.
Oh no.
You've been running out of space. So
I think girls dorms be popping though.
They do.
That's my word.
Oh really, Jamal?
Hell yeah.
We be bored, so we don't have nothing to do.
Nene already
but
know.
to be friends.
Nene already know.
I don't like dealing with a lot of females, so I'm like, nah, I go to Pride.
Nene already know.
I know one dorm room
I
you
know that thing feel
to.
like the man. Like, hey Jamal, I throw in a little extra. I put some salt. I put some salt on that accent. I put some season on that accent. Be like, what's good, love? You know what I'm saying? Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
Don't play with me.
Hey man, y'all out of control.
But you better not come out.
You be judging me.
You better not come out that one door room if you was a female.
Chelsea's like, I walk in the room. All I did was literally come because she stayed on the other side of the village. You know where I stayed in the village, McCain. I forgot the attaching. What was the one that attached?
Dang.
That was the one. That was Village 1 and 3. I don't know. The first ones.
What's the name?
No,
I know I stayed in McCain.
Because I stayed in the honors dorm. That was one. I mean, that was
Well, either way, Chelsea.
I stayed in McNair or something. That's
But yeah, and then I just go over to Chelsea room. Chelsea just looking at me and just judging. I walk in the door in the room like, "What up, Chelsea?" Like,
Chelsea.
like yo,
He had them
what's
whole vibes,
up?
Denny Chels.
I ain't had no whole vibes, man. I was a straight gentleman.
That's why she looked at you like, where you been?
I ain't have whole vibes. I was a social gentleman.
Okay.
The vibe.
Hey G, we had a class together, bro. I think this was freshman year, or sophomore year, if you remember it, because we was in a new academic classroom building.
Yeah, with Miss Davis.
Yeah, that black lady. Yeah, she had braces.
Everybody's teacher or mentor. What was she?
She was African. She was our African literature teacher.
Cause she was in there.
African studies.
But she wasn't always in there with us. We always had somebody else to come in.
Miss Davis was cool, man.
Very.
And she didn't play you talking at the same time she talking.
No, she didn't.
Like, is there something you want to say?
Yeah.
Don't tell me your business then. All right.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
She's sound asleep outside on that porch.
It feel good to her.
Yeah.
You tell me your dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our doctor.
Oh, you sure it wasn't you?
Outdoor.
So what else?
You sure it wasn't you going outside?
I didn't get it.
Dog out there, why you out there?
Isn't it better when you just destroy somebody's joke instead of just being like
why?
You just destroy it. Like, I didn't hear it. Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, it was lagging.
Oh, so now we know the bullshit that you're on. Okay.
Honestly, I didn't get that one. I didn't get that one.
You got it. You just want to be ignorant. You just want to be just like a nigga.
Boy, y'all out of control. Y'all out of control.
Oh God.
That part.
Oh, we seen your
Keep chat ass in the chat.
Josie, we seen your boo movie the other day.
Who? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that joke. But who?
No, we went down Celebrity Crushes. We seen your boo's movie the other day. I fell asleep. Nene stayed awake though.
Don't get me in this. What are you talking about?
Tyler Perry. She says Tyler Perry. Straight face. I said it with a straight face. She said Tyler Perry handsome. That was her.
I didn't say that. Y'all brought it up. And I said,
See? Now you got me.
whoa.
That's loud.
Sorry.
People
Got me in it.
Tyler Perry is starting to look like a sugar daddy.
Chelsea. Talking about your boo.
Yeah, that's Chelsea's boo right there. Now, how you like him? You like him when he role play? You like him when he Tyler Perry?
I like it when you shut the fuck up.
You like him in Medea? You like him as
She can't even get the joke right. Can't even get the joke
Medea?
right.
You like him as Medea brother? Which one?
Eddie Murphy as North.
My boy Joe.
Yeah. The Zipper carburetor.
What up?
And where he broke it, oh hell, I'm gonna tell maybe you did it.
Right.
And moved over to the other side.
He did it.
I like mine's cold. I like it way down. Cold.
Way down in there.
Go a little dope.
Way down.
Hey, Joe said to Cissy Tyson, it was like, hey, I got Viagra.
Yeah.
She said, I got Mace.
Oh my gosh.
Hey Chelsea, man. Hey man, them first two movies was unbelievable.
That Halloween movie when Joe come in the house.
I didn't see that one.
It's the first one. When Tyler Perry opened the door and he was like, hey daddy. And Joe was like, hey bitch.
He said, hey bitch. I don't know if I seen that.
Oh my God. It's the first Halloween movie, Boo. The first one. And
Man.
they came, Medea came, Joe came.
I don't think I seen the whole thing through. Nope.
No, with the frat party.
I think the last one I saw was a Big Happy Family, the one with Bow Wow and the Mama Don. Yeah.
That's my part. I love fucking Tiana Taylor. Okay. Right. Look, Bitey.
You sound like a siren.
She played the heck out of that part.
Shout out to Tyler Perry, man. You go from low class to high class. Make it big. I'm gonna be like Tyler Perry when I grow up, but a female version.
I'm about to say, Jess, what the hell you talking about?
Sorry, I don't swing balls nor dicks.
Gosh.
Well, Jamal, look at Tara.
Gosh.
Well, Jamal said nipples in the last one.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
Yeah, you do. Come on back. Yeah. Hey, anything goes. No filters, right?
You acting up tonight.
I don't know why. Maybe I had a good night rest.
What's your sign?
Just saying.
What's your zodiac sign?
Huh?
Chelsea or Gemini?
You a Gem? Oh my gosh. That's why you and Jamal at so much. I can't.
Welcome to the club, dog.
That's why you flipped a while ago. Came back to life.
Hey, them Jimmys got two sides to them. Just go ahead and flip up on them.
All they doing is tapping in. I'm tired. Here you go. Well, I did. All right, I'm tired. We back to life. Hey, y'all. Like it never had. Oh my gosh, Chelsea.
Is G a Gemini too?
Yeah.
Yes, and my dog, for God's sakes.
Your dog.
That's the new one.
Yeah. She be
That's
getting him a lot of times when I just be looking at them like they be playing and he'll get her so routed that she bite him. And then he'll pop her, they'll be fine the next minute. I'm like, didn't you just chastise her? I don't get what just happened.
Do y'all really believe in this?
You talking about zodiac signs?
Yeah.
I believe some of their traits and descriptions are definitely true.
We believe in zodiac signs.
Oh yeah.
Girl, I love astrology.
Yeah,
Don't get me started.
They said based off the zodiac signs,
it's your interaction to the earth, the world.
Yeah, it says it revolves around like the sun. So depending on how close or how far away the sun is, like the more action that you have, like during our season shows,
which is energy.
Like we have a lot more energy with that. But then as the time goes further away, like the sun affects the distance of the sun apparently affects the embryo when the child's still in the womb, and then when it's born, it's like all that energy.
And how do you think, like when they come out, as far as what signs they are, they're already in their season as they're coming around. Their birth date. They have a birthday coming out the womb. Sometimes it made me think as a high question, like when people be having those questions like, am I really 1 year old or am I 2 years old? Because you really come out the womb on your birthday. That's your birth date.
That's literally what I thought. But then it's like you're 1 year because you're 1 year from there.
From that date.
Or is
but
it
do
literally
you count?
Nah, but then your 1 year will literally be 3 months from if you're
a woman is actually
pregnant. Do you celebrate every 9 months?
No.
People be like, I'm a year and some da-da-da.
It should really be when you're
Your mom was only conceived you 9 months, not a whole 12 months out of the year.
That 1 year should really be.
Or 10, up to 10. That's what I'm saying. Like, are you really almost another year? Or I've always thought about that.
That's a good point.
And I wonder when time started. When did time start?
Gosh, that question, I don't know if that will ever be answered. Somebody had to really
think about that.
And does it ever stop?
Like, of course, there's a God, he created heaven and earth, but he was even in time.
But it has to stop once you pass on for you as an individual. And it starts when you come into the world. The time really
God is almighty of all things. So I'm just like, goodness. I don't know that question.
Yeah, time is not really time because, like y'all just said, when they established time had already came and gone. So how do you know the time that you're saying is actually the time? So.
And
so it's not 10 o'clock.
Hey, potentially it could.
A day and not 24, like you were saying. So.
Yeah. And then it's really like 10 months in a year.
The seasons, there's only really 2 seasons.
2 seasons, so you have 5.
Bible is
5 and 5. 5 cold, which is like the fall and winter, and then 5 with the summer and spring.
Yeah.
That's how they were saying it.
It's supposed to be between weather, it's just conditions, not a season.
Right.
Tornado season. It's not really a season. It's just within the season that arouses those temperatures the most. But now that global warming is in, I think everything is clashing.
Yeah.
Hey man, because it was too warm today. I said 68. The hell?
Right, it was just 70 something, almost 8 degrees, right?
Y'all want to know what I feel truly?
What's up?
I feel that the white corporations and stuff not only need us and more of us, but they need to fund us and give us the funding that we need so therefore we could get out our dreams and our ideas. Because if you think about all the inventions that we pretty much use are from Black people. If not from Black people, they were inspired from the thought of a Black person's creation.
And marked it as their own.
Yeah, because there's a lot of smart people in the ghetto, a lot of smart people in the hood, but they just can't do nothing because they lack the economic resources. So if they just like continue just going to jail, they don't necessarily have that exposure, say, or it's not seen as cool in that environment because it's just fast money. But if you think about it, the slave master back in the day, he's not the one that made a lawnmower. I don't even know if, you know what I'm saying, the person that made the lawnmower, but let's just say the person was Black, which I would assume that person is. Right. The person made the lawnmower because they were tired of cutting the damn grass themselves. They're like, bro, I need something that's going to work. The slave masters in the AC not even thinking about it. Like, you know.
And who was more likely to do the labor?
Yeah, so it's like they had that mindset. So now it's just the same thing where we got that mindset where we don't want to be there, but we have different ideas where it's like, yo, that could take us there, this could take us this. Like that iPhone thing is just one step, but I feel like they let something like that be like the pinnacle now. And Tesla, the pinnacle. No disrespect to them, but it's like, yo, there's other ideas out there that could further us. And not only that, I feel like there's an idea out there that can help turn around fucking global warming, man.
Well, think about why Asians come to HBCUs. They are golden diverse when it comes to separating their country to ours, but they have to go back and still give their citizenship. They basically fund their own. They basically fund their people to go out and come back because they have to bring that money back to them at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But I feel the reason that they are up on technology more than we are, just like you just said, I feel that they fund them more money in general as a cost of living. Not everybody, because there's poverty everywhere, regardless if it's the richest city. There's got to be a bottom to something. Mm-hmm. Everybody can't be tip top. There wouldn't be a competition. Mm-hmm. But I feel that's what they do. That method of madness that you just said made me think about that. Because think about the scholarships they get just by being their race in any school, but really they know they're going to get the golden ticket at a HBCU.
Mm-hmm. But my thing is like the simple fact of funding and the outlet. Like if you have, I just don't like the fact that we have so many freaking prisons and so many jails, and it costs so much to house an inmate, but they could have used that same money to go start them off in college. Like all the people really do the things which they do is really boils down to money and positions in society. If people don't give a damn about money, position in society, or even be how they view, because they say like men do everything for females at the end of the day. If those weren't the three things where it's like, yo, then their mindset would be different. Like if the money's taken care of, they would change up their whole entire approach to things. Cause it's like they could, if one thing's taken care of, so you can focus on this. One thing's not as important as this. And I just feel like there's so many brothers and sisters behind them bars, whether our complexion or not. The simple fact that they're in that state is like their dreams is like constricted now. We can use those ideas to better our freaking society. Like, I don't know. I feel like a person that may even had like a record could be something where it's like a worthy politician, because they've been through this shit where they could be like, yo, that's some bullshit. This, that, and the third needs to be happening. But then what we get people where it's like, nah, you don't have politics background. I have all these connections and all these relations, and I'm gonna do this. But it's like they speak for them and their people. They're not for the people that's struggling. The people that's struggling are the ones with the ideas. It brings back to the simple fact where I said about the lawnmower. The lawnmower was invented because the person was tired of cutting the grass. That was a struggle. There's people out here in the struggle where it's like, no, I know the key. This is what we need in the society that could possibly run and for a politician, but since their background has been tainted, they don't want to be touched. Society doesn't want to give them a chance, but they could literally have the answers that we need to sustain a better future, for our kids, everybody, man. Like, people just be sleeping on people like that, man. There's so much light and potential out there, but that shit's just fucking stunted. They feel like the top of the pinnacle is literally the brands that we know, when we are the ones who even funded things and created things to where devices and inventions to where world functions. You take away all the black inventions, the innovations or the ideas that inspire these things that we have nowadays that people highlight over all the things that the blacks had created back in the day. Those things wouldn't have been in existence because they need something to go off of. Everything's like a puzzle piece. You need the other piece to make that work. But if they keep ignoring the other puzzle pieces, then how can we complete the bigger picture? Dang, that's bars, y'all. Come on now. Come on. For real, like how can we not? Like, that's why I don't ever pass up on the next man or the next woman. Like, I really see the light in people, and I try to be like, yo, you got something, you gotta do something. Other than that, it's like you wasting your light. You have a light inside you. That's why I was like, when God be like, yo, when I be saying to my songs, like, the God is in the mirror, like the God is in you, and we're made in His image, but His light lives within us. So it depends on how our heart is. Is it filled with light or is it filled with darkness? And then the eyes of the windows to the soul, depending on what you watch, man.